Hello student, welcome to SST class. After long or summer vacation, we are starting the classes, and today we'll discuss student chapter number 3. The name of the chapter is our food. Food is different for different person, for different taste. So according to different taste, different region, dishes are definitely different, but indifferent. We are indifferent and we love to eat the different taste of food or dishes. So today we'll discuss our food chapter number 3. Just look, these are the dishes from the different region. People of India were like to eat, they are very fond to eat it. So, मैकी की रोटी एंड सरसों का साग फ्रॉम पंजाब, डोसा सांबर फ्रॉम तमिलनाडु, फिश एंड राइस फ्रॉम वेस्ट बंगाल, दाल बट्टी korma from Rajasthan, gostaba from Kashmir. Wow, the list of mouth watering dishes from different part of India is endless. So मैकी की रोटी, सरसों का भाजी from Punjab, they are very fond to this dishes. Dosa sambar, definitely this is famous in South India, like Tamil Nadu, Kerala, like this. Fish and rice from West Bengal. The people of West Bengal, they are very much like to eat fish and rice. Then dal batti korma from Rajasthan, gostaba from Kashmir. These are the dishes from different part of India. People are like to eat. So we have also different taste and different preference for different dishes. There is a great variety of food items available in different part of India. Each area has its own specialty, and a visit to that place is incomplete without tasting it. Can anyone visit Kolkata and not yet eat rasgullas and mishti dahi, or go to Nagpur and not taste son papdi? So students, these are some of the famous uh, foods which are famous in a different area, like son papdi famous in Nagpur, rasgulla famous in Kolkata and Odisha. So the great variety of food item available in different part of India. Each area has its own speciality. Definitely, this is speciality for different person, for different taste, for different region, for different people. Uh, we are like very much it. A visit to that place is incomplete without tasting. Yes, if we are visiting to any of the region of the nation and we're not, or we return without testing of the that place foods, the food of that place, like suppose we visited to South India or Tamil Nadu, but without testing of sambar and bada or dosa sambar, then definitely it will be incomplete journey for us. Like if you have visited Calcutta and not eat rasgulla or mithi dahi, you just think this is incomplete journey. Go to Nagpur and not taste son papdi. This is also, we can say, incomplete journey, because if we are going to Bihar, then what is famous in Bihar? We know the famous dishes in Bihar is litti choka. If you return without tasting it, then definitely it will or it may be incomplete journey. Like this, you have to know the dishes from different part of the nation, from different part of region, and different tastes, different dishes. There are some dishes that are cooked only on special occasion like festivals. Yes, student, there are some dishes there are some dishes that are cooked only on special occasion. We are usually looking in our family and any festive, if we are joining any marriage ceremony, birthday celebration, or whatever it may be the festivals, we are just joining and enjoying it. At that time we are looking, there are making some type of menu, some type of new item, new dishes in marriage, birthday celebration, festivals, etc., etc. Madak is made during the festival of Ganesh Chaturthi. No marriage ceremony is complete without laddu and barfi. So like this is the laddu and barfi famous in marriage ceremony. Uh, like in birthday celebration, if there is a no cutting cake, that is meaningless. That is um, not completed the birthday, not really celebrating the birthday if we are not cutting the cake in birthday celebration. In North India, the mother of a newborn baby is fed panjiri, wheat or green gram flour with dry fruits. Panjiri means wheat or green gram flour with dry fruits. Mostly the food habits of the people depend upon two factors: the climate and the crop grown in that area. Yes, definitely the people depend upon in two way. That is, one is climate, according to the climate, and according to their crops grown in that area, they fun to make the different tasty dishes. The people living in the the people living in the desert, a dry area. Desert mean a dry area. In India, third desert is famous. Where? In Rajasthan. So a dry place or area is known as desert. The people living in the desert of Rajasthan and Gujarat find it difficult to fresh vegetable in the heat, and hence use a great variety of dals, achar, achar means pickle, aam achar, limbu achar, like this. Besan gram flour. The people living close to the sea coast, an area where the land meets the sea, eat a lot of fish and coconut. Like those people living near the desert place, they're not getting fresh vegetable, and they very much like to make the variety of dals, achar, uh, besan, like this. The people living in coastal area or sea coast area, an area where the land meet the sea, eat lot of fish and coconut. Kashmiri drink a lot of kewa. Kewa means tea, to keep the cold away. So here, do you know, all over India people use a variety of flours to make chapatis from wheat, rice, corn, soybean, kutu, singhara, chana, etc. Roti, Indian breads from the backbone, main part of the meal of the food eaten in India. The many in many parts, roti eaten by Indian people, uh, and in many some of the parts famous like Odisha and West Bengal, famous rice. South India basically idli. These are the foods that fun to eat it. The people of Punjab grow a lot of wheat and hence their staple diet is chapatis. Punjab chapatis, they are famous uh, foods like chapatis. Rice grows well in South India, so it forms the staple diet of South India. Smith went to Gurudwara with his parents after listening to Sabbath prayer song. They went for langar. They were served hot and tasty dal, salad, chapatis on patal plates made of dried leaves. Smith enjoyed sitting with hundreds of people in rows and having lunch. So Smith went to Gurudwara and with his parents, and suddenly he listened uh, the prayer song uh, of the langar. He joined in the langar and enjoy sitting with the hundreds of people in rows and having langar. Nowadays, the food habit and taste of people are changing. A Punjabi family may enjoy dosas, and South Indian family may love eating uh, stuffed parathas. So nowadays, day to day, the food habits and taste of the people are changing. People are changing. Like many people are adopting the fast food system. The fast food is basically come from uh, China. Like this, in many areas, many dishes, many foods adopted by the different peoples, and their taste and habits are also changing. People are moving from one state to another for living, business, and education. For living, for business, for education. At that time also they are adopting the foods of the particular region. Many people even move from one country to another. They enjoy the dishes of the place where they live as well as their own traditional dishes. Some of the people are there after visiting of the another area also, they are not ready to leave their favorite dishes or food, and they are trying to making it and using this. Many people even adopting the new tasty food also of the region. Now let us find out where does the foods come from. We get most food item from plants and animals. Wheat, rice, pulses means dal, vegetables, fruits, spices come from plants. Some vegetables are cooked and some are eaten raw, uncooked. Some are cooked and some are uncooked foods. Most foods are eaten when they are ripe. Like mango is ripe mango. We are just plucking and eating. Dry fruits like almonds, walnuts, pista, etc. are first dried and then eaten. Spices are an important part of Indian cooking. Some spices are eaten fresh as well as in dried form like ginger, turmeric, etc. Most spices are dried and then used like pepper, cloves, and red chili. So these are the ingredient of the curry. We are just saying normally in our family masala spices are masala like chili, turmeric, ginger, onion. These are the ingredient of the curry. India is the largest producer of spices in the world and largest producer of spices in India. The state is Kerala. Kerala is known as the God's own country, and Kerala is producing more and more spices. Here, do you know more and more people are giving up non-vegetarian food because vegetarian food is healthier and easy to digest as compared to non-vegetarian food. So what non-vegetarian food, because vegetarian food is healthier and easy to digest compared to non-vegetarian food. So definitely the vegetarian food is easy to digest for any person, anybody, as compared to the non-vegetarian food. Non-vegetarian food, it may take the time to digest, like chicken, mutton. Okay, we get milk, eggs, mutton, chicken, and fish from animals. Different recipes are followed in different tastes of India for preparing non-vegetarian dishes. Okay, non-vegetarian dishes. What? Milk, eggs, mutton, chicken, and fish from animal. Different recipes are followed by different states of India for preparing the non-vegetarian dishes. Do you know here in some part of the world cockroaches, snakes, snail, and even ant eggs are eaten? This is famous in China. In one city, the people of one city, they are eating snake, snail, cockroaches, even ant eggs, or many street animal they are eating. So that people were saying for this eating, for this habit of the uh, Chinese people, the corona disease started from the one city. People were saying exactly where the corona started. We don't have that information exactly, but the people are saying, and many people are believing this is started from for this street food market. These are the dishes. So for today this is too much. Next video I will make you. So thank you and bye bye.